Man, you won't believe what I've been up to today. I've been on this wild ride trying to fuse music into my art. You know how much I love the bass, right? So I thought, why not mix a bit of that love into my paintings? Can you picture it? Each painting having its own unique soundtrack? It's an idea that's really gripped me, and I can't wait to see where it leads. Reached out to this dude, Chris, killer music producer, to get the ball rolling. Chatted with Nina too, and she seems thrilled with the idea. She said it's like creating a symphony of sight and sound. Hope it resonates with others as much as it does with me. Not really decided on the perfect gallery to host this little experiment, but you know me, don't like to rush into these things. Nina suggested she could help, so who knows? Maybe we'll land something big sooner than I expected. Funny thing, she recommended Olea Taverna in Brooklyn. Said I should give their shakshuka a go. Maybe it'll paint my taste buds just the right way and prove to be an unexpected source of art inspo. Speaking of art, she's been raving about Dali's Dream that's currently on display at the Guggenheim. Says it's a decadent masterpiece, whatever that means. But hey, if the genius hat fits, I ain't complaining about wearing it. Besides, it's not like I can back down from anything art-related now, can I? Speaking of hats, so who's your flavor of the week? Still hooked on that collection of vintage fedoras, or have you moved on to some other obscure, but probably cool as hell interest? Okay, man, I gotta go now. I need to get back to work. But hey, you should swing by my studio sometime. We can jam a bit, maybe even work on a soundtrack for a painting. That'd be something, huh? Anyway. You know, it's interesting thinking about our identity in the digital world. Our friend Nina got me pondering. We are sort of like paintings, you know? Like these abstract pieces in an online gallery, navigated through the language of emojis and text. There's beauty in this abstract form of communication, don't you think? I mean, think about it. My brushstrokes and colors on a canvas are my coded language, my way to reach out, my TXT SPK of emotions. I guess she was onto something there. And yeah, speaking of my TXT SPK of emotions, I've been illustrating my life events onto canvases. Remember that move from Boston to New York when I was just a boy? A memory so vivid it practically begs for some bold strokes of blues and grays, right? Could give it a good bass beat too, maybe something like the rhythm of the city. Anyways, these memories spun onto canvases have been resonating with Daniel, David, and Claire. The chat I had with them today, let's just say it was all artsy and echoes from the past kind of grandeur. The good thing about having friends who get your work is that they add their own perceptions. It's like having many eyes, many perspectives to a single memory. Thankfully, their views aren't always rosy. They do criticize, and that helps, keeps me grounded. I might have gotten a little carried away with this memory-based abstract art, but hey, what's art without a little obsession, right? Funniest thing happened earlier. Nina and I went all tech art crossover in our chat. Imagine this, Mona Lisa 2.0, unlocked by a smile. See, I knew that would get a good laugh out of you. Thinking about it, maybe I could let the viewers unlock my memories bit by bit as they understand and decipher my artistic codes. What did you reckon? Sorta adds an interactive layer to our already interactive world of art. And if we're talking about unlocking things, Olea Taverna is on the list for unlocking some taste buds this weekend. Lovely Nina recommended it. She thinks their shakshuka is some sort of culinary masterpiece. I'm curious, could this masterpiece be my next art inspiration? A splash of red, a sprinkle of spices, or who knows, maybe a whole new palette nature's yet to offer? By the way, now that we're on the topic of masterpieces, remember the Dali's Dream Nina was raving about. I plan on experiencing it firsthand at the Guggenheim. Maybe a decadent masterpiece is just what I need to steer this memory art ship in the right direction. Oh, and speaking of steering ships, still collecting those vintage fedoras, or have you found a new venture? I know you, probably out there along the Hudson, eyes on the horizon. So there I am, right, in the heart of Tokyo, diving deep into ukiyo-e art techniques, mate. Akira, This renowned Japanese art master is guiding me. It's like a crash course into centuries-old wisdom. He's got this calming aura that intertwines with the bustling Tokyo surrounding. It's quite the sight. Imagine me, strapping New Yorker embarking on a cultural journey into ancient Japan. Though I gotta tell you, the ukiyo-e principles are some wild stuff, like I'm trying to blend them with my own art style, and man, what a roller coaster. It's invigorating to explore something so old yet so novel, something so culturally different. Speaking of culture, let me tell you, the sushi here, aw man, it's like waking up to an ocean in your mouth each morning. So fresh. Nina asked the same. I told her the sushi here has become my daily staple. Other than sushi, I've discovered this incredible tonkotsu ramen spot too. Should I try sketching it next? Could be an interesting piece. Culinary art meets fine art. The chats I've had with her and a few others, it's so refreshing to share these cultural nuances, all seemingly mundane yet fascinating to us. Somehow it got me thinking, what if I can represent these narratives visually? A series with sushi, ramen, and maybe a couple of Mount Fuji, the Tokyo skyline, just to make it more immersive. This train network, truly one of the most efficient systems I've ever seen. You know I'm all about the city life, but man, Tokyo's fast-paced yet serene ethos, it's an enigma. Been chatting about this with Nina, and we had our share of laughter. She's asking when I'll return. It's a good question, one I don't quite have an answer to. I'm kind of letting this Japanese wave carry me to its natural conclusion. I joked about channeling my inner samurai spirit, not sure if she fully appreciated my humor. Oh, movie night's on her mind too. I told her to hold the spoilers until I'm back. So guess what's on the painting easel today? A busy day sampling more of Tokyo's artistic offerings. This city's like an intricate maze, each turn revealing something new about the culture, the food, the people, the art. Every bit of it feeding my soul. And speaking of feeding, Nina was going off about ramen and it got me thinking, damn, I miss our foodie exploits. I should definitely introduce her to real sushi someday. Or, send you a spicy tonkotsu ramen. Oh wait, didn't you hate spicy though? This might be the perfect opportunity to merge two passions, blend ukiyo-e influence along with a dash of New York in my work. In a very real sense, this cultural immersion journey is shaping into a personal artistic revolution, and you'd be the first to hear about it.